I think we're here. We are. Oh, trying to get the link out. Oh, not there either. Creative hand lettering, link peoples. Where are the link peoples? There we are. All right. The link has been gifted and we are here. Hello. How's everybody doing? I have such a big pile on my table of mixed media crapola. Hi, Marilyn. It's raining. It's cold. It's pretty beautiful here right now, if you ask me. I have to look up the weather in San Francisco. Weather. No rain. Oh, today rain. Not much though. AccuWeather, light rain. Okay, well that's good. Hi Susan, hi Jewel, hi Terry. Yeah, I love the fall as well. Hi Diana, you woke up early, you got in front of your screen. You're ready to go. Oh, I forgot to order one thing from Amazon. Hold on. I have got to put this in my cart or I will forget. I have to get a new Stabilo all pencil black. I think I would like a pack for $9. Add to cart. Done. Voila. Well, that was easy. Easiest shopping I've done ever. Okay. Hi. Is everybody ready to go? Two things. First thing, one word. No, 3 words. 3 words. First thing, 3 words. No live tomorrow. I won't be here tomorrow because I am going to a concert tonight. Yippee! With 2 girlfriends and 1 husband, not mine, in San Francisco. So, yeah, I won't be live tomorrow. At least not in the morning. I may come home and do it later on in the afternoon. That might be the plan. I might just do it later. So, that's the first thing. What was the second thing? Oh, apologies already because I am getting sidetracked in my journal already. And I forgot to get a card base. Let's get a card base and an envelope. Okay. Yeah, you'll see in a minute. I'm very sidetracked already because I signed up for a drawing class, which has led me down a path that honestly, I never thought I would go. But it's actually kind of a fun little class. So we'll talk about that more. So here's the only shameless plug I'm getting to. I'm getting to this one, which is creatorofcuteness.com. That's the website. My son and I are going to start working on some new stuff for it in the next month or 2. Hopefully it'll be ready by December. Hopefully it'll be ready by November. Maybe the end of October. But all this stuff takes time. So Creator of Cuteness is the website. It's where you can find books, burnishing tools, watercolors. I'm going to get there. Classes and collage elements, among other things. But that is the website, creatorofcuteness.com. Palma, you texted me, but you only texted me and not Debbie. And then I texted you back with you and me and Debbie, I think. So take a look, Palma. Because I think you were in the wrong group. And then Debbie texted me and said, what are we doing today? All right. Little personal business on the sly there. All right, so I have a card here from Cindy Dietz, who always sends me the cutest. Every month I get a card from Cindy for whatever season it is or holiday. Oh, look how pretty that card is. Happy fall. I love that. I might have to cut that sunflower out and use it. Happy fall. So pretty. Thank you, Cindy Dietz. That will go in my journal. All right, so let's talk about one other thing for the morning. Saturday, what's today? Thursday. So let's back up. Possibly tomorrow, because I won't be here in the morning, possibly I will come in the afternoon and do a page or a card or something. I have no idea. But then on Saturday, I decided it's a good week since my Honey Bunches of Oats is going to his own concert. It's heavy metal rock and roll stuff. That it would be a good time to finish up our No Excuses art journaling book. So if you are in the Creative Book Club, we are going to be meeting at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, and we will finish up October. And then we have gone a whole year from November to October. So that's, do we need to do November again? I don't really want to, so I'm probably not going to. Anyway, this is our No Excuses art journaling book. I have loved every minute of doing this, but I am ready to put it away, quite honestly. So it's getting so cool and chunky, but it's getting ready to be put on the shelf. So that will be Saturday at 10 a.m. So no class tomorrow in the morning for here, for us, for you freebies. Possibly a class here later on in the afternoon, and then for sure a book club class in the Saturday. All right, so here's what we did yesterday. We did this page, and so many of you guys did such a good job with your page. I loved it. Loved all of them. So we are here, but let me just show you. So I know I talked about this yesterday. I'm taking a class with Karen Campbell, and I was sorely disappointed the first day because I found out that a lot of this art is not her own idea. But then I'm like, well, we all get inspired by something. I just wish I knew who the artist was who created this, because this was my favorite reason for taking this class, was this little boy. I love him so much, and his ghost. I just love him. So then today's prompt is a bat, but I haven't done her yet. I did go on to create this little girl, which is, I think, from Karen Campbell's classes last year. I have not finished her, however, but she is getting there. And I do love her so much. And what's taking me down the rabbit hole we're going to use today, it's this Platinum Preppy fountain pen, which has water-based ink in it. So that's what gets smeary here. Gets all kind of watery, colory. And then I did myself these guys. And I love them. So I used the same pen, the Preppy Platinum. This is a 02, I don't know, Preppy Platinum 02 point. And I did a skeleton girl, I don't know, a cape boy, and then a Dr. Frankie girl. And I'm loving, loving, loving probably the pen most of all. So we're going to do something using the pen, but first we'll make a card because we can, and it's going to be a quick and super de-duper simple one. If I can find this one. This is how quick we're going to do this card. This is art from the 31 Days of Halloween, I think. I just need a little bit of paper. I think it's my pack that's called 31 Days of Halloween. Oh, maybe this one. Okay. That's probably the best deal in the collage elements that I sell. The 31 Days of Halloween has so much art in it. So much. Can't even imagine. Carmen will be jealous. Oh, Tina's doing links. Tina, let me look. Huh? Thanks, Tina. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I just ordered this preppy pen in green ink, pink ink, and purple ink. I can't wait to try those. But we're just going to make a fast card today because, you know. Thanks, Tina. Tina, a.k.a. Carmelinka. Well, anyway, we appreciate you, Tina. Anybody can post links that they want, as long as they pertain to what we're doing, because Carmen is not here. Carmen has left the building today. No, she didn't even arrive in the building today. All right, so we're just going to put this here and tear it at the bottom. I'm going to add some glue at the bottom. We're going to cut this. I don't know if the preppy pen works on anything but like watercolor paper and mixed media paper. So we're not going to deal with it right at the moment. We're going to just deal with some green watercolor. And we'll get a little color on here. And then we're going to be done. Maybe some orange. Not that orange. Well, that's kind of red, but it's okay. And that's all we're going to do to this card besides put this down here. We're going to take the envelope. Yes, I did see that book, Donna. I may have to buy it. I wish you had one for Christmas because we could use it for the book club. All right, we're just going to do a swash here. This is where you use a pointed watercolor round brush, and you're just going to lay it down and swash. And that's all we're going to do for our envelope, but I am going to get a little more color in here. I guess I had too much water and not enough paint. Anywho, yeah, I have become addicted to the pen. And that's what I always say. You should take as many classes as humanly possible, because in each class you take, as long as you learn one thing, it's a good class. You know what I mean? I think that every class should teach you one thing. And sometimes it's a big thing, and sometimes it's a little thing. But if you learn one thing from each teacher in each class, you're in good shape. Okay. That's my card for today. Super simple. I might add a little ribbon here, but it's flat, it's mailable, it's super easy. And then we have the swash on the front, the color that matches our card. Maybe we'll just do this really quick. A little bit of orange. I hardly used any color on this, so that's cool. Okay, so there we go. We have the Let's Give Them Pumpkin to Talk About for our card today. Quick, down, and dirty, because I have stuff I want to do. I think we need just a tiny bit more orange, sorry to say, on the envelope. We'll let that dry on its own. And then we have a cute envelope as well. Okay, let's go to this, shall we? We shall. Let's put the glue away. So today we're going to paint this page purple as quickly as possible because it's going to have to dry. And I don't want tons of purple, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet, but as soon as we get there, we'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out as we go. I want this really deep purple here, which is either a Sakura Koi color or it's one of my colors. So we're just going to go purple. Circles, purple circles. That's what we're going to do. You know why? I don't know why. But because we can, we're going to do purple circles. That was a lot of paint. Let's bring the camera up a bit. Right now it looks a little Olympics, but it's all right. Uh-oh. The whole side of my book is now purple. See? Hang on. The whole side of the book just got painted purple. Again, not a problem. I was going to paint the whole page purple, but I kind of like some white peeking through. And let's just put a little of this other purple in here, because that looks kind of cool. Get some color, different gradations of purple. Want more on this one. All right, I'm happy and done with this page. Not totally done, but I am done with this part. Here's the problem. We're going to have to heat tool it. It's got to dry. Have you guys had fun with this so far, the mixed media stuff? I hope. Maybe we won't dry it all the way, because here's what I want to use. I haven't used this in decades. Maybe 5 years, 10 years. So I don't even know if it's in good shape, but we're going to hope that it is. So this is modeling paste. If you don't have modeling paste, if you go out to your garage and you have spackle, like to fill a hole, that will work, but it doesn't dry as light and airy as this stuff does. I want to say this is pricey. I have no price sticker on it, so I don't know for sure. And then we're going to take a stencil. This is from Impression Obsession, but everybody makes stencils, including Stencil Girl, which is one of my very favorite stencil companies. And what's it called? TCW, the Crafters Workshop. Then we're going to take an old credit card or a hotel key, and you're just going to scoop up a little bit of your modeling paste, and you're just going to scrape it down here. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't want it perfect. You just kind of want, you don't want it like straight on, you know what I mean? But I like to use it in a thin layer. I hope you can see that. It's really super cool. Do you see it? I'm going to come over here and put a little more in. Oops, I got a little bit too much on the edge here. But can you see that? It's pretty cool. We're going to put a little bit up here in this area and then call it a day. And that's all we're going to do with this. But you can use as much or as little as you want. Just try not to do it straight on, because then you're going to have like a square area. If you don't own any stencils, I can highly recommend that you buy some shapes like this, like polka dots or stripes or that kind of thing. Don't buy ones that are like, oh, I got a little too much there. That are like a bird or something like that to begin with. All right. You know, like a picture. Buy something that you can get a lot of use out of. Okay? I just set it on my computer. So let me go. I gotta go wash this. What do you gotta move? Let me put this at least in the sink. All right. So the trickiest part about this is getting it dry. So we have just added some texture to our page. You can take your modeling paste as well and add color to it if you wanted to beforehand. I just kind of wanted like this, and then maybe we'll add some color with a stamp pad. I don't know yet. Haven't got that far. This is as far as my brain can go at once. So we just have to be patient now and let it dry. Right? So maybe we'll put it aside while we do the part that got me sidetracked from what we were normally going to do here. Oh, it's almost dry. Almost dry. All right, so let's put it aside. Here's where the trouble comes in, you guys. I really wanted to draw Frankenstein today. So I know I said we were just using collage elements, but I lied. And I lie frequently, so, you know, it happens. Let me look up. Cute Frankenstein doodle. It'll probably give me a dog. All right, so we're going to go. I wanted to use this torn edge up here. So we're going to go just square head here like this. We're going to give him a face. He's going to get 2 eyeballs. He's definitely getting a straight across mouth. I hope you can see. Is the camera? Let's look. Is the pencil lines working? Are the pencil lines working? And then we're going to give him a body. He looks almost like a Russian soldier. But, you know, whatever. And then he's going to get pants, which are going to be more like legs. And then his boots are going to be big, thick Frankenstein boots. Kind of like that. And then his hair is going to be like this. He's going to have a scar over one eye, even though it's in his hair. And then we're going to give him like thingies on the side of his head. Okay, that's our basic guy. I don't know what'll happen when we start doing him. This is mixed media paper, so I'm hopeful that this will do the trick. So I'm just going kind of sketchy, which is what I did on those other ones, and I'm loving this whole technique. Because it's very forgiving. You really don't even have to do the pencil line, but pencil makes me so much happier, you know. I have been, like, I could just sit and draw Halloween pictures for days right now because of this sketchy technique-y thing. Loving it. And you could do pumpkins this way. I did some pumpkins on one of my pages. You could do cute bats. I mean, it's so much fun. This paper doesn't feel the same as my other paper, but it is mixed media type paper, so I'm hopeful that it's just porous enough to accept the, the water-based ink. Give him stripes. And he's going to get cut out just like a collage element, hopefully. And then put on our page after it dries. Our big boots. I want them to be really squared off. And really, the more you can sketchy it, the better off your, I don't know if is that a technical term, sketchy it? The more you sketchy and then put water on it, the better it's gonna look. Hopefully. All right, so there's our guy. Add some black in here for his hair. Just honestly, it doesn't feel the same as that other paper, but now's the time. All right, here we go. Oh, it's doing it. So it acts kind of like the Woody pencils and the Stabilo All pencil. And you can take and bring into it color, which I also really like. Like, let's see, like we'll use this bright green for his shirt, and it'll mix with the black and then get really funky, cooly, kind of sketchy-ish. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And we're doing it fast. You don't want to take a lot of time with this. You want it to be quick, down and dirty. You know what I mean? Just quickie color. And you don't have to have any color if you don't want to. But you can add, I just added in some purple in here. I mean, that's certainly not exactly a Frankenstein, but you see how it just kind of spreads, right? Like we could take yellow and put it into his eye here, and maybe a little green into this eye. And then for his hair at the top, we're going to add black to our brush. So not only is it going to smear, but it's going to smear with a little black to get it a little darker. So it's really cute and creepy, if you ask me. I love it to death. Do you guys like it? Is this something you would do? Or are you like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to get out of this group for the month of October? Because I love him. Let's use that green again here. Darker green, I think. I mean, it makes me very happy. So that's really all that matters, is that Lindsay's happy, because it's my thing, you know? Add this, just a little hint of purple down here. And that's all we're going to do to him. I can then go back after it's dry and get more detail in there. Now, here's the thing I don't know, but I think it's going to work. If you have any pen, it doesn't have to be a fountain pen, any pen that is water-based, it should do the same thing as this. It should run and run and run and run. Put more up here where this is where I left it torn. Okay, I like it. I like it. Denise says, it makes me happy that you are happy. I want you guys to be happy too. Honestly, I had so many people tell me they didn't want to do creepy in October, but I love creepy in October. That's about the only time. Carmen could do creepy every day. Let's give him some cheeks. Okay, so we're gonna get him dry. We're gonna cut him out, and he's gonna become part of our mixed media page with a quote from Frankenstein. Yeah, I love it. So see how I can go back with this pen and add detail in here if I wanted to. Everywhere where it took it away, we can just go back and put it back in. But if you don't want to, you know, don't. And you don't really want any white. You don't want cutesy dots and stuff. I mean, you can. Again, it's your life. Do what makes you happy. This makes me super happy. I want his hair much more pointy, like a Frankenstein hair. But I'm loving this fountain pen that I've had sitting around here, and I didn't like it because it wasn't permanent pigment ink. It was water-based ink, and I'm like, I'm never going to use this. It just smears all the time. But when you lean into the smears, your life is so much more fun, right? So we just leaned into our smears. Schmear. It's like schmear. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's pouring here. It's just the happiest sound. We haven't had rain in oh so long. We definitely did a good job on his head. That weird hair he's got going on. Hopefully our page is dry, because usually that modeling paste I let sit overnight or for an hour or two, but all right, there he is in all his Frankiness. Okay, let's get to here. Oh, he's so cute, right? This feels pretty dry. I'm just gonna hit it again with a heat tool. It's a little sticky for my taste, but we're gonna open these, which I haven't used. Oh, I have used these. It's a tiny blending tool from, you know, Ranger. I'm gonna use my India ink because I want this more black than white. And this is where I say you can add color to your modeling paste. I wish this was blacker black, but it's old. beforehand you could add color to the modeling paste and then put it down. I've done watercolor ink, you know, watercolor, and I've done, what do you call it? Watercolor and acrylic. Let's add a little brown in here. Oh, I have a gray. Let's try this gray. All my ink pads are so old because I just don't use them very much. But it's kind of cool. All right, that's good enough. So we've got that stencil. Next thing I could do is, where's my stencil? Oh, it's in the trash. I mean the sink. Hang on. I gotta dry it off because I had to wash it because it was full of modeling paste. Oh, Denise said he's cute, creepy, not like the guy I met who turned out to be a creep. Well, that's very frightening, Denise. All right, let's try this, shall we? Now I'm going to take, maybe we'll use this brown. I'm going to put this on top of here. No, this is dry. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, no, it's still working. So I'm using this to go back over on top of some of the modeling paste to just get a little brownness in here. I don't know why. It's because it's the only stamp pad, the ink that I have. And I just thought that could be kind of cool. Let's put a little more up in here. And again, you don't want to do it straight on. You want to have, that's pretty cool, right? What's the name of the pen? Preppy Platinum. Platinum is the company name, Platinum. And the pen is a Preppy. And mine is a fine tip, but you can use whatever. Okay, that's pretty fun. If I had a stamp pad that was more juicy, it might be better. Because my stamp pad ink is kind of old. But anyway, it's cool, right? It's cool, right? I like it a lot. I like it. And then these just go back in here and I use them until they get fluffy. It comes with little extra pieces. It's called a tiny blending tool. Okay, Frank, is my book going the right direction? Okay, now I have a tag that I want to use as well. I think we'll use black. Or no, maybe this gray. Just stress around this a little because this is where our lettering is going to go. And I think I want to use these peg alphabets. If I can find a good black here. And I may cover this up. I don't know. I don't know yet. Can't tell you how good it is to hear the rain. Frankenstein S-T-I-E-N? I don't know. Nor do I care. But I'll look it up just to be sure. It's on here. No need to worry. S-T-E-I-N. Uh-oh, I'm getting into the modeling paste, but I bet this will go on top of it. It did. It went on top of it. Then I want maybe that gray. And I want to show you this. My friend Judith, who is usually here in the morning, I don't know if she's here at the moment or not, she gifted me this. I told her when she died that I want this set. And about 10 years ago, or 15 years ago maybe, she just handed it over and gave it to me. And I love it. But I don't think the F is going to be big enough. Oh yeah. I just want some Fs. So let's try this. I don't know if it's going to work. Usually watercolor will just bead up on a stamp. Yeah, it's just going to bead up. Huh. Now I have to put a couple. Because, you know, gotta have consistency. Well, that's not bad. Okay, well, not what I was hoping for, but it's all right. And let's try gray, because I just want some Fs, as would be kind of, you know, like a design, kind of. Not stamping really good over here, but it's okay. You don't want it to be perfect anyway. Or, you know, if you do, mixed media is not for you. I will tell you that. If you're looking for perfection, don't do mixed media. Because it's really not meant to be perfect, at least the way that I've been taught. I don't think I was really ever taught, so I don't know. But I'm liking it a lot. All right, I'm going to put my F back. And that's all I have from that. Then let's get back to our tag. Where did I put that tag? I have my ribbon for the tag. Oh, Lord. I don't know how I lose stuff so fast. Okay, let's try this. Let's try a paper towel and some orange. No, maybe some green. Gotta get the paper towel a little wet. Pick up some green paint. I'm loving it. Do-do-do-do-do. Just need more paint. Okay, love, 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 love. Problem is I should have got my paint a little juicy to begin with. But that's all right. Kind of like it. That's plenty of that. It was fun. Let's blow dry the whole thing. Bye, Jewel. Oh, Terry's leaving to go dance in the rain. Jewel is leaving to go have a last date with her 6-year-old granddaughter before they leave for Australia. Oh, I see a trip in your future. All right, let's glue him down. But I'm thinking maybe he needs a rainbow feather. A little one? Nope. Maybe he needs a big one. Oh, I kind of like that. What do you say? I actually think it needs a little splash. Up here. This is going to take a while to dry now. Oh, I love this page, you guys. The first end in Frankenstein is almost missing. F-R-A-N, oh, I know. It happens. I think we'll use the splatter and wipe it up a bit with this paper towel, because otherwise it's going to take forever to dry. But I do kind of like that. So I think what we'll do now is use some gold. And then, thank you, Pamela. I know with those stamp alphabets and the way this book is, it's not laying flat on my table. So I think I really knew that the letters would kind of disappear. You don't really need to be able to read it to know what it says. It's implied. Because he's there. Frankie. This is definitely going to take a few minutes to dry. Okay. Good, 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 good. Because I don't want to soak this up. I want to let it be. And I love my Frankie. I love my Frankenstein. So what's our quote again from Frankenstein? It is, "There is love in me, the likes that you have never seen." I just think that's such a cool quote for Frankenstein to say. I don't know if it was from Frankenstein or the scientist. You know, the monster or the doctor. I gotta get this gold to dry. It's very cool though in here. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. The gold is really coming through nicely. We're gonna put that over there. We're gonna put him here. And I definitely want that feather, I think. Did you guys like this page, or was it too much for you? Was it too mixed media-ish? Was it too creepy-ish? Oh wait, before I glue him down, let's do this. What time is it? Oh, I'm good. I don't think it's gonna like going over the modeling paste. But we can get some good black scrolly work in here. Yeah, it does not like that modeling paste stuff. I don't blame it. I wouldn't like it either. let's take our brush, and I'm going to try to move this around. This black in here. Nah, not really moving. I wonder if that's because it's on top of watercolor. Let's try this. My favorite thing about mixed media is just experimenting and then finding something through the experiments that you really love. And the fact that it doesn't have any rules, because you know how I feel about rules. Hate rules. Okay, well that's pretty cool. Alright, now we have to blow dry it again. Oh, I know what I could use. See if I have a purple Woody. That sounds so funny, doesn't it? Oh, that's cool on there. I like that. It's the little things that make me happy. Problem is my water's all purple now. I don't think I want to smear it everywhere. But it's pretty cool. Like it. Love it. I want some more of it. Rebecca says, we don't need no stinking rules. We don't need no stinking badges. Well, that was super fun. I like that a lot. Frankenstein. Well, I got a lot of wet spots. And I'm kind of anxious to finish this up. But the modeling paste is super cool in here. And this book holds whatever you put down on it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We still have to do our quote. I feel like Dina Wakely and what's her name? Diane Revelry. I feel very cool. I'll put it that way. Like I'm part of the cool kids club. Normally I'm part of the cute kids club. But I feel very cool today. Do we need this or no? I kind of think maybe no. Oh, I have a cool, weird kind of color. That color, not a rainbow color. Okay. He's pretty cool. He's too cool for school. Frankenstein. Yeah, exactly. But he looks like he's standing on nothing. So we're going to take that black Woody and scribble. That's super cool. That worked. Gotta blow dry this. All right, let's get his tag in here. It's gonna go right there. And I have some twine. I grabbed a little green twine, Shania twine. And then we'll cut this little Shania twine. All right, that's gonna go like that. So let's move this book. Move that book. And our prompt again was, there is so much love in me. I want a big, thick pen. And number 12. All right, so here's where it's going to get fun with our lettering. Because I told you we were going to do lettering this month more than doodling and everything else. And of course, right away I lied. But, you know, it is what it is. You guys, it's pouring down rain. Well, that's just very light. Because we wanted it to kind of coordinate with the Frankenstein part. Man, these are dry. Do you guys keep your stamp pads in like a Ziploc bag? Maybe I should have done that. Oh, it probably doesn't help that I have them right near the front window here. Probably not. The likes of which you've never, and I'm going to do seen as well in the stamp pad, stampy stamp. Donna says, spray a mist of water on your stamp pads to reactivate them. Okay. All right. If you say so, Donna. I don't have any of that misty stuff right here. So later. I remember when I first got these stamps and I tried to make everything straight. And I'm like, I don't like that. I'm going to make it all crooked. I think that's going to be a much more aesthetically pleasing look. Just going to grunge this up a little more because I can. Okay. Let's cross this off while I have it here. Frankenstein one. Let's come back to Frankenstein. Put my list over here. And we're gonna just do that. And that's our whole page. I gotta put it here. Tina says I keep mine upside down, then I ink up. Okay. Do we need anything else? I just don't think so. Maybe. I don't know if we need a pumpkin down here or not. Do we need a pumpkin? Huh, maybe. Maybe, baby, I see you. Baby, baby. Maybe, what do you think? A pumpkin, yes or no? Let's add a little green to this pumpkin. Maybe, baby. Oops. I think that's good there. I mean, it can't hurt to add a pumpkin, right? Frankenstein. Frau Brucher. We'll get to young Frankenstein, by the way. We will get to it. Tucking it under his shoe a little bit. We're going to use this pen again. Works great too if you have essential tremors and you haven't used your beta blocker today. I have used my beta blocker and I have had breakfast. So I'm good actually, but it's fun. All right, well, I think I'm done. But I could just keep adding stuff. Linda says, could we use that pencil that smears when adding water to draw him? Yes, the Stabilo All pencil, Stabilo All. I don't have one, I just ordered it. I'm out of it. But you could use, Linda, you could use anything that is a water-based pen. If you have a water-based marker pen, like a Flair. Okay, seriously, I lost my tip, Oh, there it is. Anything that's a water base. Water-based, whatever. Okay, so we have his name here. It's kind of smeary, and that's my favorite part. Oh wait, I gotta fix his hair. Not happy with that at all. Okay. Now I think I'm happy. I don't know, though. It's hard to say if I'm happy or not. I mean, I could just keep going. All right, so we have Frankie. It says, there's so much love in me, the likes of which you've never seen. And I'm going to put this in quotes. And I'm going to write right here, Frank. Because honestly, I don't know if it's Dr. Frankenstein or Frankie. But anyhow, so we've got this lovely green here. We've got our modeling paste, purple, brown, lots of gold, Frankie. And yeah, I love it so much. I hope you guys do too, and I hope you had fun, and I hope you do some more of this kind of stuff because it is fun. We'll do pumpkins. Don't worry, we'll get to pumpkins this way. I did one here, but it kind of is too small to see. We can do a bigger one or something tomorrow. And then I'll finish, well, those guys are pretty much finished. And then I got to finish this page. She's so cute, isn't she? Palma says, you need to get ready to go. We should leave by 1 o'clock due to the rain. Okay, I'm getting in the shower right now, Palma. I will not be here tomorrow. I will be at a concert with Palma and Debbie. And then Saturday we have book club. If you're going to be here Saturday, I'll see you for book club. And then Monday we'll be back here again. Okay? For some kind of prompt. Okay, bye. Love you guys. I have to go. Palma's yelling at me. Love you. All right. Bye. Let's go zoom in on Frankie.